Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Now, last season, remember, Georgia was expected to dominate, and Florida really played well. DJ Lagway, the quarterback, gets out injured, but still, this was tied with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Boy, when Lagway went down, it was just such a difference in that game, but it was competitive. Remember, Florida had some mistakes. They had that chance for the go-ahead field goal, a bad snap. Just wasn't a clean game in the end, and the Dogs ended up getting out of there with a win.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Hansen. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. With sure hands, it's Ball. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Powering through. The border battle that goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Gators are in the red zone. trying to run it. It's ball. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, they can't bring him down. Caught behind the line. It's ball. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Frazier. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators churn out another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Ball. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Spinning out of the tackle. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Branch. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing as we saw in this play.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Trying to find room. It's Ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Young. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The Dogs are in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baum. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, It's a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Branch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Using his legs. It's ball.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Handoff in a single back formation. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Frazier. He breaks free. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And the same runner's got it again. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. crucial. Third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receiver in motion now. Hand off to the single back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Ball. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. With the catch, it's Wilson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so now we got a fourth down.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Dropping back, it's Stockton. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
And the Gators have first and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Ball. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that previous play. A handoff to the back. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And the Gators will have to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ball. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Single back, takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Gators. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, it just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Dropping back, it's Lagway. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. In the red area, it's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Takes off in a bootleg. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead. So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Makes the catch. It's Bell. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.